Today we are going to set up this traveler's notebook with just the bare minimum amount of supplies. Whether that's a challenge or you have a small stash, this video is for you, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now this video is the start of what I hope will be a fun little series, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up a traveler's notebook, and you can do this with any planner that you have. Just adjust for rings or discs or whatever binding that you have. And what we're going to do is use a limited amount of supplies to set up this traveler's notebook. Now you may have a limited stash because you're on a budget, or you're just starting out and you haven't built it up yet, or maybe you just keep your stash small because you only want to use the things that you love and you don't want to have a bunch of extra stuff around, or maybe you just want a challenge and you want to minimize the supplies you use to set up a traveler's notebook. Okay, so what we're going to need is, of course, a traveler's notebook. I chose this one from Felicity Jane just because it's the only one right now that I don't have that set up, and I didn't want to undo my Carpe Diem ones. Also, you're going to choose 3 to 5 pieces of scrapbook paper, 3 to 5 matching washies, and 1 set of stickers. Now this could be 1 sticker book or a set of printable stickers which you can print out in multiple sizes. Now here comes the fun part. This printable is available to you for free. All you need to do is go in the description below, follow the link, and you will get these stickers sent right to your email, and you can print them off and play along. Of course, you can use any stickers you want, and if you don't have a cutting machine, a pair of scissors works just fine. So in this series, what I'm hoping to do is set up the TN, decorate some planner pages, decorate some inserts, and keep up with the trends and the fun things that are going on in the planner community on this minimal stash. And whatever you have around your house is fair game. You can add toilet paper to it like I did on my April Fool's video, but yeah, that's up to you. Before we start, I just want to give you some tips on how to print different sizes and getting 2 sets on 1 sheet. So this is sticker paper, and what I did was I printed off, I set it up so that it would print on one side of the page, and I'd have this side free. And I know that when I put my paper in the printer, it's gonna come out this way, and it's going to be on the top. So when I printed the other one, I turned the paper around, put it in the other way in my tray in my printer, and it came out on the other side. If you don't know where on the page it's printing, put a little pencil tick on your paper before you put it through the first time, and then just turn your paper over. So you'd put a little tick here, put it on the tray this way, and when you know that it came out, if it printed on this side, for example, you know that you'd have to put it on the tray with this side at the top where you had put the tick last time. And all I did was, on my computer, resize this. I think this is at 100%, and this one is 60 or close to that. And then I just printed a second time on the same sheet. Now this one, this is cardstock. It's actually textured on the back, and I thought I'd make some die cuts from this. So this is scale to fit media, or whatever it's called, and I just printed out as big as I could on this page. Or you can scale it to whatever size you want. And so I'm gonna cut those out and make some die cuts. All right, so today, what I'd like to do is to decorate the pockets. Now I don't like these pockets. They're just kind of boring. There's just the one, but we're going to work around that. And usually your traveler's notebooks will come with 1 insert. And I think that's pretty much standard for most of the big brands. But if you're buying one from Etsy or an individual seller, that may not be the case. But there's no problem, because all I need to do is take a piece of scrapbook paper, a few sheets of paper from your computer, and you can make your own TN insert. So I have a couple tutorials on this. One is with a sewing machine and one is a no-sew version. So I'm going to link both of those in the description below, so you can go and follow those along step by step. But right now I'm just going to make one. I'm going to make one to put in here. Okay, so I've cut out a few of the die cuts, and now we are going to attack the pockets. This doesn't stay open very well, so I think we'll use this big clip to hold it open. Okay, so what I've done is I've got this really long skinny piece of cardstock. You can use piece of cardboard from a cereal box or whatever you have on hand. And what I want to do is to use it to wrap washi around. So I'm going to make it pretty much the height of the book. And I'm going to wrap washi along the top. Just an aside, why I picked these colors. So I picked these ones because they match the stickers and the paper, but I also picked this one because it's very bold. It has a lot of contrast compared to not only the other washis, but all the colors in all the papers that I've chosen. It'll just make decorating a lot easier than if you had 3 washis or 3 colors or 3 papers that all sort of blend into one another. And this one here has some words in gold foiling on it. That also adds a little bit of design and variation. Okay, so let's start wrapping. There, and with that done, I can slide that down into the pocket to have washi on hand. Now I've got this blank spot because this is going diagonal, so why don't we add a little flower so that that can stick out. Alright, I'm going to overlap it, but I'm going to make sure that the adhesive doesn't touch the washi so I can roll it off when the time comes. Alright, I also have this guy. I'm going to stick it down right on the actual book. I'm not too worried about, since it's not real leather, I'm not too worried about it, but what I will do is just stick it to my fingers a little bit to take a bit of the sticky off so it isn't so aggressive and doesn't stick too bad. Last thing I want to do right now is add a little flag there. Again, not too worried. Okay, now what I'd like to do is add a little bit more here. So what I'm going to do is just similar to what I've done with the washi and add like a piece of paper that's going to stick out, and then I'm going to decorate that. So you're actually not going to see the paper, but it works as a base to put stuff on. I think that looks super cute. Now over the next couple of weeks on Wednesdays we are going to be working on decorating these 2 inserts. Also we are going to create planner pages on the inside, and we're going to do something that's very on trend without having to go to the store or order anything in. We're going to stick with the basics. We're going to use what we have, what we find around the house. Alright, don't forget to go in the description and snag your free printables that you can use over and over for anything you want for personal use. And subscribe because like I said, we have lots more to do in this traveler's notebook. And hit that notification bell because these videos coming out in the next couple of weeks are going to be a lot of fun. So whether you're on a budget, you're just starting out and your stash is still small, or maybe you're in lockdown and the mail isn't coming and you've been waiting and waiting for your new goodies to come and you have nothing new, these videos are for you. Right up here, I'm going to send you to the video with the tutorial on how to make a TN insert. And don't forget there's also a no-sew version, and I'm going to put that in the description below. So let me know in the comments below if your stash is big or small or somewhere in between. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. You can click here on my little face to subscribe. Here are 2 more videos that I think you'll like. Have a fantastic day and happy planning.